Disclaimer. The food items being reviewed and tasted were all bought out of pocket by the GOAT, or the greatest of all Titos, and none of which were provided by the food provider or restaurant and topic. All comments and reactions in this video are genuine, and that the food provider or restaurant had no input or influence whatsoever. As always, the opinions and reactions expressed in this video do not necessarily reflect the opinions of all Titos or uncles around the world. Possibly a few, but definitely not all.
Alright, so in this video we will be continuing the series between which is the best fast food. So here we are again with another video. We'll be continuing our series on the best convenience store. And this time the battle is between their pastry. So right here in front of me are two bags of two of the more famous convenience stores. We have Uncle John's and 7-Eleven. In my previous videos, I did mention that, yeah, I understand there are other convenience stores out there. Yung mga convenience stores ng mga mom and pop shops, yung mga local, yung mga sikat lang siya at particular areas. So we're not gonna touch that. Doon tayo sa mga pinaka mas common. I also understand that there are also three other convenience store brands rather. We have Alpha Mart, Family Mart, and Lawson's. But they are not as common and as familiar to a lot of people than these two. Yeah. So we will do the battle of the pastries. So what I have here right now are bags of I'd like to believe ang nagpasimuno nito is Uncle John's, or back then Mini Stop with their Karimans. But I noticed that 7-Eleven must have discovered that it's a good item. So they came out with their own version. They call it the Crunch Pan. So we'll be reviewing these today. So for this particular video, we'll be comparing Uncle John's and 7-Eleven's pastries. On the last video, I compared their ham and cheese Kariman and their ham and cheese Crunch Pan. This time, we'll be trying out a little more wild. This time, we'll be trying out their pizza flavor. So as you know, 7-Eleven and Uncle John's are two of the topmost familiar convenience stores. And for this particular item, ang nag-una talaga is Uncle John's, na obviously ginaya ni 7-Eleven. Because 7-Eleven knows na medyo sikat yung Kariman ng Uncle John's. Right off the bat, yeah, they're relatively the same size. Heft, I have to give it to Uncle John's this time. The last time I did this with their ham and cheese variant, it was 7-Eleven who took the crown. But as we all know, it is not really about the heft, but more of the bang for buck. So, ano ba naman yung kunwari, mabigat naman siya, pero hindi naman masarap yung lasa, right? So that's what we're here to find out. All the Karimans have one price only. This is it. Again, I did not go through the grab route this time because hindi lahat ng stores nila are available in grab in other areas. So let's go for the one that's easier to go. That's this one. So let's start off with the pizza crunch pan. And let's see what it looks like. For any pastry, for it to become pizza, should have one of three, or it should have at least three things: the tomato sauce, the ham, and the cheese. And obviously, the oregano na. Kasi yung parang essence ng pizza eh. So they just put those there, then you could already call it a pizza. So this is the crunch pan. Cheers! Okay. Overall, may essence na siya na parang pizza. But the sauce that they're using kind of gives me like sweet spaghetti vibes. Parang Filipino spaghetti. Pero overall, like with the combination of cheese and the ham that they use, yeah, makes you think that it's pizza. Alright, let's try out Uncle John's. Ooh, it's dense. Yun, mas maraming parang spaghetti sauce nila. Or pizza sauce rather. Cheers! Okay. Yeah, so doon nga yung parang sweet spaghetti sauce or yung pasta or what? Yeah, spaghetti sauce na nalalasahan ko eh. But it works when you eat it and with the cheese and the ham, the sweet ham, it gives you that pizza vibe. Or does it? All right. So in my previous video, the W went to 7-Eleven's Crunch Pan, but this time the clear winner is the original Uncle John's. Mas malasa yung sauce niya. Stand out kagad yung sauce. Nothing this one, parang namush eh. As per my previous video, I cannot tell you or talk about freshness. We can't do a comparison on freshness because it depends on the store. Kung kailan naluto, kailan binili. But, you know, hats off to Uncle John's and to 7-Eleven wherein they relatively cook it fresh. So magluluto lang sila ng ilang piraso. And then pag isa o dalawa na natitira din, magsasayang na sila bago. And that's what I observed when I went to Uncle John's. So that's it. Thank you for stopping by. Catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.